Good morning, sisters and brothers. Today, Wednesday, the middle of the week, the first reading of the day, the prophet Isaiah approximates God's love, God's image, into his experience of a mother. The first reading of the day became a kind of a popular song in the Philippines, which ended up like, Zion complained and told Isaiah, the Lord has forsaken us. The Lord have forgotten us. And the prophet Isaiah, the Lord through the prophet Isaiah said, God will never forget you. The Lord will never forsake you. Just like the mother who does not forget her child, so the Lord is. Like mothers. But more than that, if it happens that the mother forsakes or forgets the baby, which is very rare, the Lord cannot even do that. This is who God is. And we ask, why is it that the mother cannot forsake her child? Why is it that the mother cannot forget her child? Because the mother does not have an ego. Come to think of our experiences of our mothers. They don't have an ego to protect. They only bring out thinking about their child. And this is an approximation of God. You know, I remember there was a time when I was still in grade school and my two twin brothers were already in the seminary. And the first time my mom and me visited our brother in the seminary, so I was so excited every time we go out of our home and go to the city. And the first stop that we ended up would be the grocery store. And I was so excited to buy everything in the grocery store that I wanted. And so all the food that I was craving for. And then we went to the seminary to visit my twin brothers, only to realize that all the food that I chose, were all given to my brothers. I thought after that, we would drop by again the grocery store to buy my own stuff. And then after visiting our brother, my mother was already waiting for the jeepney going to our home. And I told him, I am already hungry. We are at the middle of the day. It was 12 o'clock noon. And then we are going home. I thought we are in the city. I thought you are bringing me into a store. And he said, we don't have any money anymore. And he brought out these skyflakes. Nilabas niya yung skyflakes. Doon ko na-realize na yung bata ayaw ng skyflakes. Sabi ko, ayaw ko ng skyflakes. Gusto ko yung mga pinili ko sa grocery store. Baka sabi ng nanay ko, wala na tayong pera. Uwi na lang tayo. Huwag ka nang magtampo. Di bale nang magutom tayo. Magkakasama naman tayo. Yung mga kapatid mo, hindi natin sila kasama. Di bale nang tayo'y maguto. Sama-sama naman tayo. Yung mga kapatid mo na sa seminaryo, hindi natin kasama. Kaya ibigay na lang natin sa kanila yung mga pagkain. And that was the first image of God to me. The gift of presence. No matter how difficult life is, as long as you are there, together with your mom, things will be okay. And I think this is what the prophet Isaiah is reminding to Zion, to the people of God. The Lord, like a mom, never forgets us. Even if we go hungry, it is the mom who gets hungry first. And in that experience of hunger, of forsakenness, of forgotten, the Lord is there for us. And so in the gospel of today, very clearly, we have heard the communion of the Son and the Father. There is nothing that the Son is doing that is not in reference to his mission given to him by the Father. They're always united. They're always together. And that is the reason in this bond of a son and father, in their being united, this was the reason that the people during the time of Jesus started to persecute him, because they told him, how can you say that you are united with God? To be united with God is like our union with people whom God has given us, particularly the union of a father and son, of a mother and son. And that union can go far in doing a lot of miracles. As we start this day, the middle of the week, let us be reminded that the Eucharist is a sacrament of communion. It is an experience of remembering, memorial. We may be tempted by the things happening outside of us that the Lord has forsaken us. But as we are nourished in this Eucharist, the memorial of God's love, let us always keep in mind that God is with us. And if He is with us, and we do everything together with God, there is nothing that we cannot perform in the name of God. Amen. Please stand.